Hi guys, this is Dustin Hedrick. Welcome back to Nerd Chic. So today I'm going to talk to you about search engines and what's out there and which ones are best for different things. So I've been asked by one of our viewers to share about what different search engines are out there, as well as what different search engines can be used for. And so I'm going to take a moment just to talk to us about that. And so first off, every one of us really knows Google. Google is like the predominant search engine out there, and everyone's very aware of it. They know how to Google something. It's become synonymous with searching something on the web. And so the first one I always share about is Google. We'll come back to Google in a minute because there's some special things about Google that we don't know, and I've done a whole series on Google that you want to check out later. The second one is Bing. So Bing, let's talk about what Bing really is. Bing has really become a place to search for your experience. So they're focusing more on locations and travel and food and entertainment, as well as graphics and beauty. And you can even tell that the big idea here for Microsoft's search engine, Bing, is to give someone an experience when they're here. There's a lot more graphic here than Google. Google is kind of down to earth, drill down to what you want, give you the best tools possible. Bing is going to be all about our experience with our search. So as you use Bing, kind of approach it that way. Is it going to be the best for every search term you do? Probably not. Maybe not best for research, for scholars or whatever, but it does have great stuff as far as like things you want to experience: travel, vacations, food, experiences, all that kind of stuff. News, entertainment. You're going to find that more in Bing. So Bing.com. Let's go to the next one. Yahoo, one of the big contenders from way back. Yahoo, of course, before Google ever became the big search engine, Yahoo was the big search engine, and everyone knew how to Yahoo. Well, and who doesn't remember Yahoo? Anyway, that aside, Yahoo's really run by Microsoft, and Microsoft's really undergirding the technology here. So when you go to Yahoo, you're really searching inside the databases for Microsoft, but it is giving you more of the experience. It's more akin to Google. So your Yahoo search used to be powered by Yahoo. Now it's powered by Microsoft. So Yahoo's really lost a lot of its traction in the last while. But again, another solid search engine. We don't really know about this one. This is Yandex. Yandex is a powerful search engine in Russia and is the major contender there. As far as Google is concerned, they are not as powerful as Yandex when it comes to that part of the world. And so you can see where folks are Yandexing. And Yandex is a very powerful search engine we don't necessarily use in the US. But if you're a Google, or if you're a webmaster out there, you're not just going to put your tools and sitemaps inside of Google. You're going to put them in Yandex, as well as Baidu. Baidu is a Chinese power force. This is the mega search engine. I would even contend that Baidu and Yandex are at some level as powerful as Google, if not more powerful, with much more opportunity, since China is such a ginormous population of the planet. So this is Baidu. It's the Chinese search engine powerhouse. Again, we don't really use it in the West, so let's get back to the Western stuff. But I can't go on without mentioning it. DuckDuckGo is one of my favorite search engines now. I mean, it's not as robust as Google, and it doesn't do all the things I want it to. But if I'm wanting just to do search for me and keep my life simple and untracked and kind of private, DuckDuckGo's the way to go. I mean, DuckDuckGo, if you just search a term, you're going to notice whenever the term comes up that over to the right-hand corner it says this: "We don't track you." We don't track you. So you can search for your stuff here and not be tracked like some of these other folks do, and not be marketed and everything else to death. So DuckDuckGo is really more of a private search engine. Again, you can add this to your browser by adding it as a chosen search engine. I really do encourage it. Although I use Google for everything, and I'm a Google developer, and Google is my, choice go-to search engine, DuckDuckGo is my private choice. We'll talk about privacy in Google at a later tutorial as well. I'll get back to that. Another search engine, which is really a directory service that's become very powerful, is Yelp. Yelp is going to give you experiences around your area, and they've expanded so much since the beginning of just doing food. Now you can see they've broken it down into local services, home services, health, medical care, event planning, education, beauty spas, da-da-da. Folks, this has now become a go-to place for search, and if you're searching in Google, you can use Yelp as a functioner and operator in Google search. So again, Yelp is now a search engine. Amazon.com, kind of like Yelp, except for products more than services. So locations and services for Yelp, and you're looking at products for Amazon.com. So Amazon has become a power force as far as your products out there, and not only does Amazon sell you things, but it also does give you options to buy things outside of the Amazon area and has ads that are related to your searches. So it does help you a lot pulling in Google information as well. A lot of times I start searching in Amazon if it's for a product. You can also use Google for that, but for Google Shopping, but again, that's where I go. Some old search engines that we don't talk about much anymore, Ask.com. Ask.com, you can see the different areas that they cover. Ask is more like if you're wanting an answer to a question. So Ask.com is a place to go if you're wanting more information about a question answered. So that's Ask.com. Dogpile web search, this again is an old search engine. Not as powerful as it used to be, on top of InfoSpace. And this is kind of a dying thing, but Dogpile is a web search out there. We're going to have to come to some of the ones we used to know. AOL.com. AOL.com has become more of a search engine for entertainment, news, lifestyle, finance, and sports. So they really changed their focus in the last while. And if you're going to look for more of the entertainment side of things, AOL is a big deal. Remember, some of your big news groups out there that are reporting agencies got their start with AOL. So, AOL is still a power force inside that entertainment space. Lycos is another powerful search engine with also all kinds of great things going on inside of it. It's been around forever. It's a great option for a search engine. That's Lycos.com. And it really covers a lot of stuff. And they've got a lot of new products coming out that connect with their search. And it's another great option. Alexa used to be a lot different than it is now. Alexa.com is now owned by Amazon. And you can see it's owned by Amazon. It used to be really powerful as far as more of the search, and it had your sites indexed as well with little images of your site. Now it's become a search engine for businesses. Businesses are able to track, get competitive intelligence, marketing, or whatever. But again, it's a powerful search force. So it's also a place you want to think about when you're doing your webmaster tools and putting your sites out there. If you go to Wikipedia, look for web search engines, you can find just a boatload and a history of search engines like these. And so some of these, man, I remember so well. Hotbot, Ask Jeeves, Excite, Magellan. Oh my goodness, who didn't use Magellan back in the day? Webcrawler, Go. I mean, all of these guys were so big back in the day. Netscape used to be big. I mean, these are all the search engines over the years. And many of these now are gone. And they've gone the way of the dinosaur, but again, there's a good place you can search. I'll put all these links in the description so you can find more information on search. The last one I'll point out, and I've done a tutorial on this, and I'll put the link here, is Google Scholar. If you're an educator, a student, high school, college student, you're doing research papers, term papers, scholar.google.com is a powerful search engine in itself with library, citation, space alerts, metrics, all kinds of great stuff in here. Very solid search engine. And folks, that's pretty much all I'm going to do for the search engines today. There are other things I can break on as far as doing image searches or doing location searches, but as far as like an overall overview of search engines, this is it. Thank you for tuning in to Nerd Chic. Please leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, give us a like, a thumbs up, and let us know if you got questions about things we can go over. We'll put these links in here so that you can use them. We hope this has helped. Have a great day being nerdy.